Well, one of the my most anticipated upcoming DC project is not Supergirl, although I'm really looking forward to that. Is not Clayface, which with Flanagan writing that, super excited about that, but that's not it. It's not even Superman Man of Tomorrow. No, the one I am most excited about right now is the series Lanterns. I am looking forward to Lanterns. I cannot wait for it. But as we heard before, sounds like we are going to have to wait for it a little bit longer because it's now been verified, this time by the Wrap, and not just from the Wrap, the CEO of HBO, Blois, who I believe his name is, has confirmed that they have pushed Lanterns to an undetermined date in the late summer of 2026. Now, some of you guys might remember that the Hollywood Reporter let it out that they were going to move Lanterns to the end of summer, which would mean it is now going to be coming out after Supergirl, when it was going to come out prior to Supergirl. Then more statements came out saying, oh, no, this movie's coming out at the beginning of the summer. Like, all right, but the Hollywood Reporter stood their ground and said, no, we heard it's going to be end of summer. And now HBO has made it official. It's coming out after summer. Now, the date change on its own isn't really that big of a deal. I mean, it's a couple of months. Okay, it's not too terribly much. But the part that's really interesting, and we kind of touched on this before when this report first came out, was the fact that this could have overall story implications for the DCU, considering the plan always was that in line of linear storytelling, Lanterns was going to come out first. We were going to have Lanterns. We were going to have seen Lanterns and all the events that happened in it. And then Supergirl was going to hit theaters. Now that it's coming out after Supergirl, it raises some questions. Questions like, does this mean that the two really aren't all that connected? Like some people were thinking we're going to see Lanterns, and in the last episode, there's going to be a big post-credit scene in the final episode that sets up Supergirl. Well, clearly that's not the case. And, it has raised the question, Rob, because James Gunn always said when he was setting this thing up that he wasn't going to make it so anybody had any homework to do to watch any of the new DC stuff. But it started to look like maybe there would be, and that like we were wondering, is Lanterns going to be required viewing for somebody? Is somebody going to have to sign up to HBO to watch Lanterns in order to go and watch Supergirl? Well, apparently not, because if they're able to just take it and move it to the other side of it, apparently it won't be all that connected. So the one bad thing in this for me, Rob, because moving it a couple of months, not a big deal, whether how connected is Supergirl, whatever, it just sucks because it is my most anticipated thing. And now it means I got to wait longer. And even if it was just 48 hours longer, it bums me out. So, and by the way, Rob, they haven't actually set a date. Now They're just saying late summer 2026. Well, that could very easily become early fall 2026 to mid-fall 2026. I don't know. It just bums me out. You heard about this news, Rob. What's your takeaway from it? And what repercussions or ramifications are there by this move, if any?
Well, I think first and foremost, they're looking at what Peacemaker Season 2 did, and they're slotting this into where Peacemaker Season 2 was slotted in this year. So I think they've seen that, okay, a DC show worked well, end of August and into September. So, and October. So I guess that could be part of their thinking. But two, I would hope that if they are, like you, this is my most anticipated DC project, only because I love Green Lantern, and it's wild that they're bringing these two Green Lanterns together. We've already seen Guy Gardner. I'm just really curious about it from a mythology standpoint, a universe standpoint. I love the actors they've cast as Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. Brilliant idea.
Getting him in there was a great idea.
So I'm really excited about this show. And like you, I'm disappointed that we have to wait longer. But I do have faith that they'll figure out a way to tie it in, because obviously I'm curious, are we going to see, they say it takes place on Earth, but that doesn't mean we won't get a glimpse of Oa or the Guardians, and if Supergirl has a cosmic element to it, if they follow storyline that Tom King wrote, they're going to be in space for the majority of this movie. Well, space and other planets.
Space is pretty big, though.
It's true. And
Space
we've got
is pretty big.
but I mean that the Green Lantern Corps is a big part of the DC cosmic mythology. So I'm just hoping that, they're giving it the time they need to make it great. And it is HBO, and I'm willing to give HBO the benefit of the doubt. So I think that there's a number of reasons. I don't think we need to be worried about anything. I just think that I think they have like James Gunn said earlier that we reported on, he doesn't quite know how HBO does everything that they do. So I would defer to HBO. They haven't let me down very much. So I'm still looking forward to this show. I can't wait to see Supergirl, but I really, like you, can't wait to see this. And I don't like having to wait either.
Worries. I'm not concerned. I'm just saying it sucks because I've been waiting to watch this, and now we just got to wait a little bit longer, and it just sucks. That's all. Guys.
Wouldn't mind a few more images. Just help a guy out.
Yeah.
A few more images.
Right now, we still only have the one
so that I'm not just throwing up the one thing over and over.
It's the exact same image you have to go to and default to every single time.
Guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, Zapier. One of the biggest game changers of the past year has been AI. But let's be real, just talking about AI doesn't actually make your day any more productive. What does make it more productive is finding tools to put AI to work for you. And that's where Zapier comes in. Zapier is the easiest way to take AI and plug it directly into the apps and processes that you're already using every day. No IT bottlenecks, no complexity, just results. For me, it's been about saving time on repetitive stuff so I can focus on the work that matters and I actually enjoy. And it's not just me. Over 3.4 million companies are already using Zapier to streamline everything from sales and marketing to IT and HR. With their AI orchestration platform, you can connect top AI models like ChatGPT or Claude right into the apps you already use. So whether it's automatically enriching leads, coaching your sales team, or even resolving IT tickets, Zapier makes it simple. Guys, join the 3.4 million companies already automating with Zapier and transform how you work with Zapier and AI. Get started for free by visiting zapier.com/Campea. That's zapier.com/Campea.
Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? HBO has confirmed that Lanterns has been moved to the end of the summer of 2026, which means it's now coming out after Supergirl instead of before. Does this worry you? Does it cause any concern? Does it give you any theories about how they are or are not going to be directly connected to each other? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.